Just getting things started. Oops.
You know what these are?
Oh yeah, I do.
So you can test the magnetic field of the heart.
Yeah.
So we won't do it now, but we will do it in our private group. But I'll just do a little
demo. We are live.
Oh, we are live.
Aloha to the one who is with us. I'm actually gonna grab my phone because I'm that distracted. No, I'm just kidding. So I can share this out with more people.
Okay. Let me just move that way a little bit so that they can see you.
That's what we're doing. Oh, okay. I can move too a little bit.
Yeah, you just there we go.
I'm
Alrighty. Oi, Richard, Devon. I want some whiskey.
Aloha. Hi, Joan. Hey, we love you too.
I tell you what I do have though. I have some herbal wine, not quite whiskey. I need to make some herbal whiskey.
I need it.
That's what I'm gonna do. Do you want some herbal wine?
I'm okay. I'm trying to find our thing so I can share it.
Alrighty. So we've got a couple of minutes, but it's always good to have a sound check. Aloha, Lisa. How are you? It's funny, I was expecting to see you in pink, and then when you posted your photographs today, you were in green.
Oh, look. I'm live.
Yeah, what?
I'm live.
So I wonder how many people opt for green and how many people opt for pink. Obviously for me, it's pink all the way. Yeah, I do have a few green things.
I knew that. So part of the reason I'm in green is because I knew we would complement each other.
Yeah,
if
I love it.
If
I love
green.
it, love it, love it.
And I got this shirt from my sister-in-law. Thank you, Maisie. So.
Okay, so let us know. Can you hear? Can you see? Can hear and see? lovelies.
Oh.
Now we're settled in the heart. You know, just a few minutes. What was that? 2 minutes of chanting that heart mantra, and just drop right into that heart space.
Yep.
Beautiful. All right, well, while we're there, let's tune in.
Let's
we'll just keep chanting and tuning, and I'll let you do that.
Rub the palms together, activate your nerve endings, preparing to open the heart. Just take a couple of breaths, and whenever you're ready, you can bring your hands to your heart. Press the palms and press your sternum a little bit, lifting up, pressing in, lifting up, elevating. We're here to elevate. The mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo tunes us into our own divine teacher within, connecting us to the light and the teachers who've brought us here. And Ad Gure Name is a protective mantra. Let's inhale to begin. Om Namo Deep inhales, suspend the breath. Fill your heart with light. Let it flow. Surround and embrace your heart with pink and green. Let it fill your heart. Exhale. And another deep inhale. Those beautiful swirling colors call on your capacity for absolute unconditional love and compassion for yourself, for the world, to be here in service to the divine that you are. Exhale. You can relax. Just want to say aloha to everyone who's tuned in and everyone watching the replay.
Aloha.
We should introduce ourselves. I don't think we do that every time anymore.
Yeah, maybe we don't.
So this is Soraya. Well, I mean, you can do yourself, I guess, right?
Yeah. I'm Soraya.
And she just graduated with a PhD in acupuncture, Chinese medicine, right?
Yes, and now I thought I'd bring my fluorescent pink stethoscope to class today because we're on
It's
the heart.
perfect.
And it was part of the doctoral ceremony we had on Sunday. So, and this is Laura Christine.
And I stubbed my toe.
Oh, I'll make that better.
Yes.
And we are Kundalini Bliss 808. So if you're looking for us on YouTube, where this will be replayed, we're Kundalini Bliss 808. So we're here in week 4 of our journey through the chakras. And just a little, if you're just joining us for the first time, we do this one free live class a week as an introduction. And then behind the scenes, we have a full private group going on that's super juicy and lots of fun. And we're journeying through the chakras, and we're really inspiring and sharing lots of knowledge, health, Ayurveda, Chinese medicine, the yoga traditions, nutrition, herbs, tonics, teas, mantras, mudras, crystals. We're like putting it all in there for you to enjoy and learn and develop your own knowledge of your own self, which is what the chakra system is. So if you feel like joining us for that deeper journey, the group's there. We're all together. We're all set up. You can just dive right in, where the cost is $108 or any heartfelt donation towards everything that we're doing. So we would love you to join, but up until then, just enjoy this class at the Heart Chakra.
Yeah, I love this one.
So let's just see what's going on with the heart. So we've traveled up, through what they call the lower triangles. We started off on the Scorpio full moon, deep, dark, real internal stuff there, yeah. And then we've moved up. We had a new moon, and then last week we were at the solar plexus, where we start to shine our light. So we've got that kind of strong foundation going on, and we're heading into this upper triangle, but right now we're in the fulcrum of the heart. So it's where the lower, more kind of egocentric self of ourself and our more heavenly divine selves meet. And that's why it's kind of said there are two heart chakras, and that's why there's two colors. There's the heart that's like, more about the romantic, earthly relationships, blissful, that kind of love. And then there's the love with the divine that we hopefully experience in this lifetime, that we reconnect with source. And then the two kind of can live together in the heart space. So that's what's going on. So what else goes on with the heart? The heart governs blood, obviously, and it rules the lungs and the immune system. So everything that's going on here is ruled physically by the heart. And that's why yoga is such a great practice, because we learn to breathe, and breathing is so beneficial for the immune system, and of course keeps our lungs nice and healthy. So we're going to be doing lots of breathing in this class. We're going to be doing some stimulating of our immune system through the thymus gland, which is located right in the center of the chest. And then we're going to do a Kriya, which is literally to open the heart center so we can connect to all those feelings that belong there.
Oh, I was blissing out.
And then later on, I'll just go through a few little teasers of what's going on this week's altar that will be going on kind of backstage, if you like. So let's just start with some deep breathing. Super simple. We should be deep breathing a lot of the time. We should be holding the inhale and the exhale to get the most of the prana that's coming in on that oxygen that's on the life force. But oftentimes you might catch yourself doing some, shallow breathing, quick breathing. So let's just settle in. Super easy. Sit in a comfortable position. You don't have to be seated like this. I'm going to count you, yeah? So we're going to start off doing an even 4 in, 4 out, and then we're going to start to add a retention, holding the breath in, holding the breath out. So I'll guide you through it. So just close your eyes, and we will inhale to a count of 4. And exhale 4. So do that for a few rounds. Inhaling 4, exhaling 4. going to add 4 counts by holding the breath in and 4 counts holding the breath out. So you're going to inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold out 4. Now I want you to inhale for 4, hold the breath in for 8, exhale for 8, hold the breath out for 4. So that holding it in and the exhaling are the longest, or any count to that ratio. Now come to normal breathing. Just see how you feel. Beautiful. And now we're going to do one more breath, which is a breath to boost the immune system, called the inner sun. So you're going to close your right nostril and you're going to breathe through the left side of your nose. Super simple. Okay, so you're going to use one hand, so you can use your thumb, have your hand up, and just breathe in and out long and slow and deep through the left side. Then just bring the head down and just for a few seconds, just breathe normally, see how you feel. So see if that breath has allowed you to create more space in your heart center. more space to breathe deeply, more space to let things in, and more space to let things out. Yeah, the inhale and the exhale is a two-way process. We inhale, we bring in prana and new life and oxygen, and we exhale, we let go. We release toxins and unwanted thoughts and stresses. So it's a two-way process. Beautiful. So those breaths you can just do a few minutes a couple of times during the day, and you'll get so much benefit. And Yogi Bhajan says really the 1 minute breath is the ultimate kind of prana life force breath. So maybe you can build yourself up to the 1 minute breath. Okay, so what are the feelings of the heart? The feelings of the heart are joy. That's kind of the one of the positive elements of the heart. Compassion, and really we're talking about compassion for ourselves. So how you think about yourself, how you talk about yourself, how much love you can show and have to yourself. That's the root of compassion. And actually from there we can then blossom and show compassion and empathy and love to somebody else. So we've all heard, if we can't love ourselves, we can't love anybody else. And that is pretty much true. To have a balanced heart center, you need to have boundaries. You need to have that compassion and empathy, but also healthy boundaries and self-respect for your own feelings and your own self-care and your own acknowledgement and your own self-love. And same, you need to know when to and how attached to become to somebody else or something else. Or, maybe if you've got kind of a hardened heart chakra, more closed off, you might always, keep boundaries up and never allow yourself to get close to anybody or allow yourself to soften. So again, it's a fine balance, and that's what we're here to do. Find where our balance and boundaries are and how much self-love we can have and how much love for others. So this Kriya to open the heart center, it says, this set creates open, loving feelings. It opens the heart, increases compassion and sensitivity to others, and helps you to drop emotional defensiveness. Its calming effect allows you to eliminate unnecessary thoughts and feelings so that you can be more present and experience your feelings more clearly. So, when you first hear that, or when I first read that, I was like, oh, really? That's all about the heart chakra? And then I was like, yeah, because for those people who don't want to feel their feelings, there are a whole load of distractions that can stop us from being present to ourselves. And that can be anything, any distraction you think about, can be used to stop you from being totally present to how you are feeling, and stop you from being totally present to the person that's right in front of you. So this set is going to help us to bring more presence to ourselves and each other.
And I think feeling clearly too helps us to stay neutral about it and not judge ourselves about the emotions that we're having.
Right.
This is a time where emotions are running rampant, and being able to have that ability to get into the neutral mind too is also connected to the heart center, to just see and observe and be compassionate with ourselves. It's just a really, really liberating
and non-judgmental.
Yeah.
A non-judgmental place. Oh, that's what I was thinking today. I'm just going to add this. So when we were the last few weeks, we started off at the root. That's what I was starting to say. When we were in this deep, dark place, and outside was doing the same thing. Yeah, we were not going out. Nobody was around. Everybody was in this fearful, insecure position, And then over the 3-4 weeks that we've been working, when we have kind of blossomed ourselves and risen up and become more confident and started to connect, so is the outside world.
Yes.
So, you know, shops are opening, you know, people are around. However, there's still like people with differences of opinion about how we should be presenting ourselves to the world. And so, as Laura Christine just said, you know, come from that place of love, self-compassion, self-respect, but also then a non-judgmental place for what anybody else is doing.
Yeah.
And we'll get through this, you know, in a much easier way. All right, so this is how we start. So we're going to stand up. So you can stand up. I'll just kneel here because it'll make it easier for you to see me. It's very simple, this anyway. We've got our hands in prayer pose at the heart. And we're doing breath of fire. Your eyes are open, but they're kind of just looking on the horizon. Okay? So we're just here, eyes looking on the horizon, and breath of fire. Keep pumping the navel, 1 more minute. So you're bringing lots of fresh oxygen, cleaning out the blood, yeah? Pumping the navel, getting the heart working. And building up your magnetic field. The root lock, put lots of energy up to the heart center. And exhale. Give your arms a shake. Give your hands a shake. So you often hear me say that the hands are a connection of the heart. Yes, so the heart channel, if you like, the meridian, runs down the arms, right down to the fingers. So it said, you know, what is going on in your heart is how you kind of do your work in the world through your hands. All right. Okay, so the next one, pretty active. Again, you can be stood or, you know, kneeling as you like. I'm just going to stay in this position so you can see me. And we're punching. Okay, so we're doing this alternate with a fast breath. So this is super energetic, punching the arms alternately. And the arms don't twist in or out, yeah? They're just straight, okay? So this would go on for 3 minutes with like a breath of fire, all right? Let's go. Get energized, yeah? Move the prana through the body. Stimulate your immune system. Smile. Good, keep going, energize. This is so good for your lymphatic system, your circulatory system of the heart and the lymph. One more minute. Keep up. Sweat. Clean out the body. Get those toxins out of the body, out of the lungs. 3, 2. Bring one arm back. Inhale. Exhale the other arm. Woo, good job. All right. Okay.
Don't worry, there's more.
Oh yeah, that's not it. Ooh, just have a little drink of water.
I'm chanting as you're doing that. Relax a little bit, catch your breath.
Mhm.
I'm chanting the Guru Ramdas mantra. And so there's a lot to say about this mantra. You can learn more about it in the group if you want to join us, if you're not there yet. But it's calling on the heart center, it's calling on the compassion within us, and Guru Ramdas means serving or servant to the divine. So Guru Ramdas was the fourth Sikh Guru, fourth chakra. And it was very much a service, almost like a Christ-like, servant to the divine. And so we're calling on that energy. So that's what I'm chanting.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. So next one, again with the arms. So let me see if I can do a little sideways thingy here. Okay, so basically you are making circles with your arms, and the arms are super straight, yeah? And you're inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale. So it's powerful, strong arms, activating this heart channel that is going to keep your physical heart healthy.
I'm not bored.
Ready? Of the lungs and the heart. Take to a windmill. Woo! 'Cause stretch your legs out, give your legs a little shake. So all those you would have been doing stood up, yes? I'm sitting down for the purpose of the camera. So you can do them sitting down, but you do them all sit up. Okay, we're doing great. Next one, we are pumping the arms. So you have your hands interlocked and you pump in from the navel up and then exhale back down. Okay, so okay, let's go. Inhale to the level of the chest. Pull. Exhale. Release the arms down. Do a few little neck circles there. Move your shoulders around. So the mantra that Laura Christine was just singing, Satanama, we're continuing with that vibration. And actually, much as we did this with the Kriya last week, we did the Satanama with our hands down, we're actually now got our arms up, yeah? So we're going to be chanting Satanama. And you're moving from your index finger through to your little finger, Satanama. But you're chanting mentally in your mind. So this is the vibration of the sound on the internal, in the mind, which is, you know, a very powerful thing to do. What I've got on my t-shirt here, I don't know if you can see this. I create as I vibrate. So we're having this vibration, Satanama, Satnam, I am truth. So Laura Christine will sing it and we'll move our fingers and meditate. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Finish this Kriya as we began by closing off the right side of our nose and just breathing through the left. And this time you're going to inhale for 10 and hold for 10, exhale for 10, hold out for 10, or the nearest to that pattern that you can. Satanama, Satanama, Satanama. lower that hand down. Keep your eyes closed and just drop into the heart center through that slow, easy breath. So the calming effect of the Kriya we just did allows us to eliminate unnecessary thoughts and feelings, allows us to drop emotional defensiveness. It increases our compassion and sensitivity to ourselves and others, so we can be more present and experience our feelings more clearly. Deep inhale and exhale. Beautiful. So that is such a kind of simple and effective Kriya. I loved it. Did you?
Absolutely love that
Yeah.
one. Love that one.
Laura Christine was telling me she did this Kriya for 40 days.
Yeah, when I was living in Ashland and I visited. So if you're ever wondering, if I'm traveling, do I still keep my practice? Oh, you do. So I traveled to the Big Island for my first time ever to Hawaii, and I sensed that it was my home when I was there on the Big Island, and followed my heart to Oahu instead, because that's where it led me, and I'm so happy.
Yes, and obviously she's met her beloved and got married.
I did do that too, yeah. All heart
Followed her
stuff.
heart. So followed her heart. So is it funny, yeah, that we always, like, we have these phrases, follow your heart, or what's your heart telling you, or, you know, get into the heart of the matter. Yeah. Okay, so I pulled a few. We're going to have a mantra and then we're going to have a meditation. I pulled a few of the cards from the I Am deck that were really about the heart. So here we have the I Am Passionate. I love this card. Oh! It says, I am fully alive. I embrace and express all emotions. I feel deeply, love fearlessly, live passionately. I do not hold back. In my heart there is room for it all. And that last line was where this card came from. When I was doing my Reiki training years ago, my teacher once just said that phrase, in the heart there is room for it all. And it kind of blew my mind, yeah?
That's beautiful.
That, oh really, I can feel this and I can feel that, and it's not at the expense of something else, and I don't have to close down. It's like my heart is capable of everything, of feeling everything, and it's stuck with me for years. So that's where that card came from.
I love that.
I am open to love. If you can see that, it's a picture of me and my little doggy Bruno. And for those that know me, that this card came from my first dog Bella. She died, and I was absolutely heartbroken, and I didn't know how I was going to get through it. It was a fairly kind of traumatic situation, and Bruno came into my life, and I softened and opened to more love, and it was life-changing again. And so here's a picture of me and Bruno. I am open to love. The best way to heal a broken heart is to be open to more love. Soften and let love in.
I love that.
And then have the I am loved. Much as we love, believe that we are also loved. We're loving. Here's flowers. I've got a house full of flowers
It's
right
gorgeous
now.
in here.
I literally, everybody bought me flowers for my graduation day, and so it's, I just love receiving and giving flowers. I am high vibe. Oh yeah, I put this one in because this is Bruno sitting in a big bowl in front of my gong. And this message is about the vibration that we're giving out. So the magnetic field of the heart is the biggest magnetic field that we have. It's so much bigger than the magnetic field of the mind or any other organ. So if you're interested in this, you could look up Heart Maths Institute. They've done years and years of research, but it shows that the field that we give off, that other people feel, really comes from the vibration of the heart. And the way to expand and drop in to the heart is to think about something that we love, something that makes us joyful and happy. And so I think of Bruno, because there's no, I don't ever have a bad time with Bruno, right? So it's all love. And so I think about Bruno, and then from that, I just milk it. I just let that feeling expand and expand. And it said that that magnetic field can go for 9 feet in all directions around you. And this is how you affect somebody else, because if my vibration's 9 feet in all directions and then I come into contact with somebody else, they have to tune up to my vibration. And so their feelings around the heart expand. And then so it goes, yeah? And this is how one heart can change the world. Alrighty.
That was a mic drop there. I said a prayer once. I'm gonna, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, please.
I was in Ashland. Ashland was a very healing space for me. And I read just a prayer, a Sufi prayer, that was shatter my heart so that a new room can be created for a limitless love.
Ooh.
And I said that prayer to God with all my heart and all my soul, and man, did it ever happen. So be careful, right? But if you think of, shatter my heart, like break it, but break it open.
Yeah.
So I can love infinitely, and I work on that every day.
Yeah, that's the work of the heart. Yeah, too often we think, through the tensions of the day and the stresses and the upsets and the hurts that we all experience.
Yeah.
You can't, there's an equal polarity of beautiful things that happen and not so beautiful things that happen.
What were you gonna say?
And that's this space, and the tendency is to close down and become hard, but really we want to soften. All right, so shall we sit? Oh, we've only got 10 minutes. Okay, did you want to do the mantra?
So sure. Which mantra, Lumen? Or
Which one do you want to teach? Whatever you want to teach for the heart.
well, teaching would be Guru Ramdas then.
Okay.
Because the other one's a little challenge.
Okay, let's do that then.
So I've been singing it the whole time, almost.
Yeah.
So Guru, Dispeller of Darkness, Dispeller of Darkness. Waheguru, Divine Bliss. Guru Ramdas, Guru. So Ramdas is made up of Rama Dasa, which are syllables meaning sun, moon, earth, infinity. How cool is that? So
Totality.
yeah, totality. Yes. So just want to chant along? for a moment. Sit with the stillness, the peace of your heart. And you can exhale. Just bring a calmness to your breath. The beauty of mantra is not only the melody and the voicing of the sounds, but the silence that you feel and you can be in afterwards. Even when there are motorcycles,
Keep
still
it.
feel silent.
So we're going to have a little short meditation, and we're going to play the heart frequency bowl. And if you're in the group, all these people, all your names are in here, being blessed. If you want your name in there, put still a bag in there. So each day we send out a blessing to you through this bowl and through some Reiki. So you can come to laying down for a moment. Just relax. Take a few deep breaths. And just soften, completely soften. Soften any tensions in the muscles. Let yourself become heavy. Let the ground below you feel like a mattress or a cloud or a pillow. Just let everything soften. Let your mind soften. So just feel like maybe you can open a window in your mind and let out any tensions or stresses in the thoughts. Let the mind soften, let the eyes soften, let the whole face relax. So we're going to expand our own electromagnetic field through dropping into feelings of love and gratitude. So we make it easy. We think of a situation, a person, a thought, something that immediately takes you into the space of love and gratitude. And once you've got that thought, let it put a smile on your face. So when you're smiling, it has a direct effect on the cells of the body. So, you can fake it till you make it kind of thing. Put a smile on your face, and then imagine that all the cells of your body are smiling. Imagine all the organs of the body are smiling. Now, once the whole body is full of that love and gratitude and smiles, you're now going to project it out through an easy attention to it. So you are so full that now the field around you begins to be permeated with that love and gratitude, that higher vibration, and let it spread in all directions. Imagine now the love and gratitude in your heart person. And so now begin to feel the interconnectedness of every single person, being on the planet. Everyone connected to the vibration of love and gratitude emanating from the center of your heart chakra. And then just for a moment, relax into that. Stop thinking, stop being, just relax. Beautiful. And now you're completely bathed in that vibration. Take a long, lazy stretch. And a yawn. And maybe hug your knees in, rock around a little. And come on up to sitting. So I have these really fun kind of, what are they called?
Dowsing rods?
Yeah, like dowsing rods. And so I often, once I've done these kind of meditations, sometimes with my patients, we test how far away we can still feel the electromagnetic field. So I just thought we'd, later on I'd do this with Laura Christine. And if you're here on Oahu and you want to do that, we can do that. Okay. So that was fun.
That was super fun.
So let me just give you some ideas of what we're going to be doing this week behind the scenes in our group. So everything that we do this week will be related to the lungs, the heart, and the immune system. So I have here, let's see. Oh, I tell you what I do have here, and the blood, of course. So I made this, remember on the Scorpio full moon after our class, I made this herbal elixir wine as a kind of a blood tonic. Yeah, so it's got lots of really beautiful, tasty herbs in here that actually cause this elixir. And I've left it for a month. And so now we're going to have a little. So the reason that we put herbs in wine and we cook it a little bit is I left it out in the sun for 2 days, is that it makes the benefit of the herbs travels through the blood system quicker, more easily. So you get more benefit. And in fact, that's why we have tinctures. So my dear, cheers.
Thank you.
So what else do I have going on up here? Some things that you might not have seen. I have, this is pearl powder. I'm going to talk about pearl powder, which is really good for calming the heart. This is, brought this back years ago, but this is if you ever have any anxiety in the heart or stresses in the heart, pearl powder is really calming. It's also really great for your skin. I'm going to teach you how to do moxa on specific, this is a herb called aye, and you do moxa on specific points on the body, and it boosts the white blood cells, boosts your immune system. So I'm going to do some of that. I'm going to make in some beautiful tea with rose water. Got some rose petals here and figs. Going to soak these, and
So good.
so good. So very, very nourishing for the heart. We got going to have a matcha tea ceremony. So green tea, especially in the form of matcha, is so good for all systems of the body, especially the heart. So look, will join me for a tea ceremony. Oh, talking of ceremony. Cacao.
Celery.
Celery for the nervous system. We all know about celery juice these days, yeah, but really Yogi Bhajan was having, in the 60s, he said, drink celery juice every day to calm your nervous system. All right, so if you can see this, I have this beautiful block of cacao. It was actually a gift from my friends, amazing musicians that you know, Ananda and Jai Lakshmi, and they brought this back from Guatemala, and it's ceremonial cacao. So if you've ever been to one of their cacao ceremonies, this is a block of that. So I'm going to be opening this week and doing some virtual cacao ceremony with the people in the group. So I'm super excited for that. And if you're here, you'll actually get some. What else have I got? Oh yeah. So I got apples and tomatoes. So an apple a day, you know that saying, an apple a day, but it actually, 1 apple a day is really good for your heart. And did you know that a tomato was called a love apple?
I call it a tomato. Is that wrong?
Tomato, love apple.
I had an apple on my way here.
Oh, and do you know there's a meditation for the heart chakra?
Yeah, there is.
Where you have an apple in each hand.
Yeah, this is delicious, by the way.
Oh, you have an apple in each hand, and you do this. I have to check how it is, but you do this meditation where you bring the apple to your heart center. We'll find that one this week.
Yep.
Okay, so I've got all those goodies. We got green tea, we got blueberries, and lots of other goodies up here that we're going to be doing beautiful recipes with, and tinctures and teas with during the week. What else we got going on?
So just remember, if you want to join us,
Cheers!
If you want to join us, just message one of us, and we'll get you in that whole group, so you can get all the goodies.
Yeah. So let me see if I missed anything out that I wanted to tell you. Oh, yeah. If I was teaching this class in my yoga studio, in my Sunday class, I would be playing the song "Love Is in the Air." You know that song, "Love Is in the Air"? I always play it, and everybody gets up and dance, and it really is like that, yeah? So this is the air element, and every breath that you take in is loving yourself, and every breath that you give out is loving everybody around you, yeah? So just have that, constantly inhaling and exhaling the love that's all around us.
That's a really beautiful visual.
Thanks.
Or feeling.
Yeah.
If you don't. Yeah, love it. Love it.
Love it. Alrighty, so we're going to close with Satnam.
Satnam means I am truth, and so we're celebrating and honoring the truth that we all are. So rub your palms just for a second. And bring your hands to your heart. Again, press the sternum. And we'll close with 3 Satnams. Inhale. Bowing your head to your heart. Let's follow our heart this week. Satnam. And forever, not just this week.
Satnam, love you. See you next week.
Bye. Oh yeah, we have to go up there and turn